I've waited for this day for a very, very, very long time. This is about 4 years in the making now. And for me, seems like a long time. I don't know. But what I have to offer the American people and to the whole world is a way out. Is a way of saving the planet. This is another idea. I need people to reach out to me that have the ability to make these things a possibility. What I have is a mind. What I don't have is the resources yet and the people backed up. So I'm calling on Congressman Lindsey Graham. I'm calling on you because I trust your judgment. I trust your words. I trust your due diligence in protecting the American people. I trust in the things that you say. I trust everything about you. I've read about you. I've watched thousands of hours on you. I know a lot about you. And I need you. I need your help. The American people need you. Lindsey, this is a message to you. We can stop the use of fossil fuels, and this is going to come at a great cost to many businesses within the oil industry. The benefit of this is that the U.S. will no longer have to rely on foreign oil or even energy production as a whole. The side up to this is that we are going to have to create a new system for the economic value of power itself. Because when I disclose this to the American people, anybody can build it, anybody can use it, and anybody can do it. So it's not going to be a figure of if they can afford it. It's just a matter of when they hear about it. But I'm calling on you because you know of the subset powers that are taking away from the American people. You're well aware of these things taking place in our government where big tech is, in some cases, overruling the dictation of leaders in our government. This is a serious, serious issue. And you of all people know the precedents of this. I'm not here to disrespect the president, but I'm here to ask a question. Can a man with dementia run his household? I would wager that you would say no. What makes you think that a man with dementia that can barely complete his own sentences, who so happens to be the president of the United States of America, can he run the country? I don't think that that is a possibility. So my question is, who is running the country? Let's take a step back. For the people, by the people, right? Prove it. Take my technology. Take it. It's yours. Give it unto the American people for their salvation. Take the power back. Take the power back for the American people. If you say that you represent us, then represent us in whole. I have a device that makes electricity from sheer water. I have a device that you can put upon your cars and turn a 1993 into a fully electric vehicle. I have technology that can take the power from big oil overnight. I have infrastructure plans for the United States that will allow everybody, free travel. Your bus systems will operate off of this. Your light systems will operate off of this. Your cultivation and propagation will operate off of this. Your dams will become inadequate off of this. Highway systems will operate off of this. When you walk down your street, your phone will charge wirelessly. When you go out to cut your grass, you will have an electric lawnmower that will charge wirelessly. Your weed whacker will work wirelessly. Everybody will have access to this power. Everybody. It's not for any one man or corporation. The reason I haven't put it out is because I do not trust the people to take it, to not take it, and to try to turn a profit with it and use it against people in economic terrorism. Because that's what's been going on. So I took this power back and I've held on to it for a while now. In the meanwhile, I've been hacked by Microsoft servers. I've been hacked by Facebook servers. And I've been hacked by Amazon servers. And some of my videos that I've uploaded, which they try to DOS my phone and preventing me from uploading the evidence, shows hundreds of servers, if not more, accessing my text messages, my search histories, my message logs, my call histories. Everything upon my devices for over 3 years have been attacked with DOS services, stopping me from interacting with the American people, deprivating me of my liberties, which I paid into, which I've helped, which I've served this country with distinction for over 10 years, just to be deprivated of my own liberties and rights. I have scars all down my body from the services that I have given to these people. I've given more of myself than many of people in Congress. But Lindsey, I'm calling on you because I actually trust you, on contrary to a lot of people within that building and buildings. I'm asking you to reach out to me so I can give you this technology so it can be given to the American people. Once this technology reaches its peak value inside the United States, then we can start cultivating crops with my other technology. I will strip this country completely of the old sets of values that have deprivated people's rights and liberties and have held people back. I have technologies where I can walk into a factory and give someone a pair of glasses, and they'll know everything that their greatest technician will know of how to repair and replace pieces and parts on machines. I will outdate them. I have all of these things, and I give them to you. You're talking about educations. I have technologies where people don't need to be educated to operate an entire factory. For a short time, they will still exist, but after my technology goes through the roof with the American people and destroys big oil, and that means Saudi, you lose your grip. You will go from princes to servants overnight. You want to talk about power with your threats upon my phones? I can strip all your wealth from you in a month. How do you like that? You still feel in charge? And all the lobbyists that are getting money from big oil, I will strip you overnight. It's not a threat, it's a promise. Lindsey, come forth, my faithful servant. I call upon you. contact me. Get in contact with me. Let's do this thing. And just be forewarned, if you try to turn on me, there's prerequisites in place to deal with any type of insurrection for this too. Because this will be given unto the American people whether I live or die. There's fail-safes involved. Just know that. It's almost like the Russian dead man hand. If I go, they all go. Believe that. And I don't want that to happen. I want the American people to have my devices. I want the American people to know that their power will never go off. I want my American people to know that no matter what, they will be taken care of. And then once we set a foundation in all of my people, my brothers and sisters, I'm not saying my people, they don't belong to anybody. They don't belong to you or any corporation or nothing. They're more than numbers. They're invaluable. They're priceless. They're a gem. They're everything I live for. And there will be everything I will die for, if need be. But once they have free power and free food and free travel, then the rest is just how are we going to keep ourselves entertained? So, Lindsey Graham, I call upon you, and I pray that you don't think this is a hoax video, because it is not a hoax. I also have technologies that can defeat any army on the planet. I have technologies, when they unfold, they can vaporize an entire continent in a matter of minutes. Like I said before, don't you ever underestimate me. Don't ever underestimate me. And for Russia and China's hypersonic weapons, they're peas out of a straw compared to my technology. They're nothing. Nothing. And those things that are flying upon your governments, preventing you from executing nuclear codes and different things, we are like this. Just know that I have fail-safes, powers that you have not even dreamt of, powers that you haven't even imagined of. But you have reached the point of maturity. And these things are given to you. Take them. They're for you. And this, yes, this is a vape battery, by the way. It's just a metaphor. But this power and these gifts I give unto you, it's up to you to use them and utilize. But they will be watched. They will be monitored. They will be used in a responsible manner. After these things happen, warfare goes out the window. You understand? We're at the peak of world peace. We're at the peak. If we don't keep it going, it will end. Now is the time to act. It's right now. On this, I conclude my message. Lindsey Graham, I look forward to seeing you